Chosen One's Secret to Abundance, a guided manifestation. The Chosen One's secret to abundance begins with understanding that abundance is not something outside of you, waiting to be chased, but something already planted deep within your soul. From the very beginning, your spirit carried the codes of prosperity, joy, and alignment with the universe's infinite supply. Yet, along the journey of life, distractions, doubts, and fears attempted to cover that radiant truth. The path of manifestation is not about searching for what you do not have, but about awakening to what has always been inside you. Abundance is your birthright, and when you finally remember this, the universe rearranges itself to deliver what is already yours. Abundance is more than wealth in the form of money. It is the fullness of love flowing through your relationships, the peace that rests in your heart, the strength in your body, the clarity of your mind, and the opportunities that cross your path. To the Chosen One, abundance is not measured only in coins or possessions, but in alignment with the divine current of life. The universe responds to energy, and when your energy vibrates with faith, gratitude, and trust, it naturally attracts prosperity. You do not have to fight or chase it. You align, and it flows toward you like rivers toward the ocean. But here lies the hidden secret. Manifestation is not about desperate wanting. It is about certainty. Many people try to manifest from a place of lack, repeating affirmations while still holding fear in their hearts. That fear blocks the flow, creating resistance between themselves and what they desire. The Chosen One's way is different. You must not beg the universe. You must claim what is already yours with calm confidence, knowing that your vision is already unfolding in unseen realms. Just as a seed beneath the soil holds the certainty of a tree, your desires hold the certainty of their fulfillment. The moment you align with that certainty, doors begin to open. Before we continue deeper, I invite you to engage in this journey with full energy. If you are watching this video, take a moment right now to seal your intention with action. Write your warmest wishes in the comments, let them live in the light. Type 99 to represent completion of old cycles. Type 777 to align with divine prosperity. And do not forget to subscribe to this glory journey. By doing so, you are not only participating in this guided manifestation, but you are sending a signal to the universe that you are ready, committed, and aligned with your destiny of abundance. Now, let us go deeper into the flow. The Chosen One understands that the secret to abundance lies in surrender and discipline working together. Surrender means you trust the universe's timing, that you release anxiety about how and when your desires will come. Discipline means you hold your vibration steady, refusing to allow fear, doubt, or negativity to break your alignment. Every day you rise with the awareness that your words are seeds, your thoughts are builders, and your emotions are magnets. What you speak, what you think, what you feel, they create the blueprint that the universe follows to shape your reality. Imagine your life as a garden. Every thought is a seed, every emotion is water, every action is sunlight. The secret is that you cannot water seeds of abundance with emotions of lack. You cannot plant seeds of joy and then drown them with fear. You must tend your garden carefully, nurturing the soil of your spirit with gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful fertilizer of manifestation. The more you recognize what you already have, the more the universe multiplies it. Gratitude opens the gate for abundance to flow without interruption. When you wake each day and choose to bless what you see, even if it is small, you create expansion. The Chosen One's abundance is also connected to purpose. You are not here only to accumulate, but to flow with the divine design. Money, opportunities, relationships, they are not random blessings. They are tools for your greater mission. The universe does not waste energy, and it does not give abundance to those who will bury it in fear. It flows abundance to those who will circulate it with wisdom, generosity, and alignment. This is why, even when you had little, your heart still desired to give, to uplift others, to shine light. That desire was a clue of your destiny. The chosen one's abundance is never selfish. It expands outward, touching lives, shaping legacies, and echoing into eternity. There is also the element of vision. To manifest abundance, you must first see it clearly within. You cannot attract what you cannot imagine. The secret is that imagination is not fantasy. It is creation in its earliest form. When you close your eyes and see yourself already living in prosperity, already walking in freedom, already surrounded by love and opportunities, your subconscious begins to align. The more vivid and consistent your vision, the stronger the signal you send to the universe. Vision creates reality because energy follows focus. Where your attention goes, your creation grows. Yet do not mistake abundance as something that appears overnight. Just as a tree grows in stages, so does manifestation. Some blessings are immediate, others unfold in time. The chosen one's patience is not passive, it is active trust. Even while waiting, you align, you prepare, you celebrate. Because you know what is unseen is more powerful than what is seen. You already carry the abundance in your energy. The physical form simply has to catch up. This is why, when people look at you and wonder how you remain calm, they do not understand that you are walking with certainty in the unseen, and that certainty is unshakable. Your journey of abundance is sacred. It is a guided manifestation, not a random chance. The secret is that every challenge you faced, every loss you endured, every delay that broke your heart, was part of preparing you. The universe was not denying you, it was aligning you. The storms you walked through cleared away false attachments. The deserts you endured built your resilience. The rejections you suffered directed your steps toward higher doors. Now, standing here, you are not the same as you once were. You are stronger, clearer, and ready to hold the abundance without losing yourself in it. This is the chosen one's secret. Abundance flows to those who are prepared to carry it with wisdom. Abundance is not something that arrives only in the material. It begins in the unseen energy fields that surround you. The chosen one learns to walk with awareness that every thought is an instruction to the universe. When you carry resentment, bitterness, or fear, those vibrations send mixed signals that confuse your path. But when you cultivate clarity, gratitude, and faith, your signal becomes strong, and reality cannot help but respond. The law of the universe is consistent. You will always harvest what you sow, whether you are conscious of it or not. That is why the chosen one's greatest discipline is not external work, but internal alignment. The true battlefield of manifestation is not outside, it is within. The secret most overlook is that abundance is never about chasing. It is about magnetizing. Imagine the sun. The sun does not chase planets, yet its gravity is so powerful that everything orbits around it. Your energy works the same way. When you radiate certainty, when you embody peace, when you live as if your desires are already fulfilled, you create a gravitational pull that draws opportunities, resources, and people toward you. Others may be running in exhaustion, trying to catch abundance, while you simply stand in your radiance and watch abundance come to you. That is the difference between a seeker and the chosen one. You do not chase, you attract. Every chosen one must pass through a season of testing before they step into the fullness of their abundance. These tests are not punishments, they are initiations. The universe asks, will you still hold faith when the evidence is not visible? Will you still trust when nothing seems to move? These are sacred questions, and your answers shape your capacity to receive. If you give up too soon, you are not ready to hold the abundance. If you cling too tightly in desperation, you block the flow. But if you remain steady, calm, and grateful even when you cannot yet see, the universe takes note and the gates of abundance open wider than you imagined. Another hidden truth is that abundance flows where energy is honored. If you constantly say yes to things that drain you, if you surround yourself with negativity, if you betray your inner guidance, you leak energy. Leaked energy weakens manifestation. The chosen one learns to guard their vibration carefully to protect their inner light as a sacred flame. You do not allow everyone access to your energy. You understand that not every voice deserves to shape your reality. You choose wisely who and what you give your time, attention, and emotions to. This self-respect sends a message to the universe. I am ready to receive abundance, and I will not waste it. And in response, the universe sends more. Flow is another aspect of the secret. Abundance is like a river. It moves best when it is circulating. If you hoard, cling, or fearfully grasp, the river becomes blocked. But when you allow generosity, when you let energy move through you, the river remains alive. This does not mean recklessly giving everything away, but it does mean allowing your abundance to touch others, to create ripples that extend beyond you. In return, the ripples come back multiplied. Generosity is not loss, it is expansion. The chosen one recognizes that the more you release in faith, the more space you create for greater blessings to flow in. Patience is often misunderstood in the manifestation journey. Many equate patience with passivity, but in truth, patience is one of the strongest demonstrations of faith. When you wait with trust, when you refuse to panic or chase shortcuts, you communicate to the universe that you are secure in the knowing that what is yours will arrive. This kind of patience bends reality in your favor because it keeps you aligned with certainty. A desperate vibration says, "I don't have it yet," but a patient vibration says, "It is already mine, I simply await its unfolding." That difference shifts everything. There is also a mystery in silence. The chosen one often learns to move quietly in their manifestation. Not every dream should be announced, not every vision should be shared. Because some people are not ready to understand, and their disbelief can project resistance into your journey. Silence creates sacred space for your manifestation to grow without interference. Think of how seeds grow underground before sprouting into the light. Your manifestations, too, need a season of protection, where they are nourished in stillness until they are strong enough to be revealed. The chosen one knows when to speak and when to remain silent, when to announce and when to guard. Every manifestation practice must include embodiment. You cannot only think of abundance, you must act in alignment with it. This means walking as if the blessing is already here. It means making decisions from a place of prosperity, not fear. If you believe abundance is coming, you do not shrink, you expand. You do not cling to the old, you prepare for the new. Embodiment is the bridge between vision and reality. Without it, your manifestation remains a dream. With it, your manifestation becomes inevitable. The chosen one also carries awareness that abundance is not linear. Sometimes it comes in unexpected ways, from directions you never imagined. To manifest effectively, you must release control over the exact path and remain open to miracles. If you demand abundance only through one narrow channel, you may miss the universe's wider offering. Keep your heart open, because the blessing might come through a stranger's kindness, a sudden opportunity, a door you never thought to knock on. The secret is not in controlling the how, but in trusting that it will come, often in ways more beautiful than you planned. Finally, understand this: abundance is not just for survival, it is for expansion. The universe does not want you to live barely getting by, it wants you to flourish. Flourishing means expressing your gifts, fulfilling your purpose, creating beauty, and inspiring others. When you live in abundance, you become a living example of what alignment with the universe looks like. Your very presence becomes magnetic, and others are uplifted by your energy. This is the true secret. The chosen one's abundance is not only for themselves, but for the transformation of everyone around them. You are a vessel, and through you, abundance overflows into the world. The chosen one's path to abundance always begins within, but eventually radiates outward, reshaping the entire environment around them. When you shift your vibration, you shift your reality, and this is where the secret becomes visible. Your inner transformation creates ripples that change how people respond to you, how opportunities find you, and how life itself unfolds in your presence. Abundance is not just what you attract, it is what you become. You transform into a living frequency that cannot help but call prosperity into form. Those who once overlooked you begin to notice. Those doors that were locked begin to swing open. And those situations that seemed impossible suddenly make way for you. This is the mark of alignment. There is power in expectation. Not the anxious waiting that demands proof, but the calm assurance that what you desire is already on its way. Expectation is like a magnet. It draws to you what you are prepared to receive. If you expect disappointment, you will recognize and gather evidence of disappointment. If you expect abundance, your eyes will be opened to possibilities and blessings where others see nothing. Expectation tunes your awareness. It makes you sensitive to the whispers of opportunity that others ignore. The chosen one walks in expectation not because of arrogance, but because of alignment. You know your energy has already created the path, and now you simply wait to walk it. The next layer of the secret is detachment. Many misunderstand detachment, thinking it means not caring, but in truth, it means caring sordes without clinging. When you clutch your desires too tightly, fear slips in, and fear creates resistance. Detachment is the freedom to release the when and how while holding on to the certainty of the what. This allows the universe to orchestrate the details without interference. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it, you give it sunlight, but you do not dig it up every day to see if it has grown. Detachment trusts the process, knowing that the unseen roots are forming long before the fruit appears. The chosen one practices this with patience and peace. One of the greatest shifts in the manifestation of abundance is moving from survival consciousness into creation consciousness. Survival consciousness constantly fears loss. What if I don't have enough? What if it runs out? What if I fail? These questions keep the vibration low and block flow. Creation consciousness asks different questions. What beauty can I create? What blessing can I multiply? What opportunity can I open today? This change in focus alters your energy completely. Instead of shrinking in fear, you expand in faith. The chosen one recognizes that you were never meant to scrape by in survival. You were born to create, to multiply, to bring forth new realities. Abundance naturally follows creators. The universe also responds to order. Disorder, clutter, and chaos in your mind or environment block flow. That is why when you begin a manifestation journey, you often feel the urge to clean, to organize, to let go of old things that no longer serve you. This is not accidental. It is your spirit aligning the outer world with the inner. When you release clutter, you send a clear signal. I am ready for the new. When you hold on to what is broken, expired, or draining, you send the opposite signal. Abundance flows into open hands, not clenched fists. This is why decluttering your mind, your emotions, and your environment is a sacred practice for the chosen one. Every release creates space for a greater arrival. Visualization continues to be one of the most powerful tools for the chosen one's manifestation. But visualization is not only about seeing, it is about feeling. To truly manifest, you must not just imagine abundance. You must embody the emotions of already living in it. When you feel the joy, the peace, the freedom, the excitement as if your desire has already arrived, you collapse the distance between vision and reality. The universe reads emotion more powerfully than words. That is why a single moment of deep, genuine feeling can accelerate manifestation more than hours of empty repetition. The chosen one learns to step into that emotion daily, charging the atmosphere with the vibration of fulfillment. Another essential truth is that abundance often enters through alignment with purpose. When you follow your true calling, doors open that no effort alone could force. Your gifts were given to you for a reason, and when you activate them, abundance flows naturally. Struggle often comes from resisting your purpose, from trying to fit into molds that were never yours. But when you embrace who you truly are, when you walk boldly in your authenticity, you magnetize abundance without force. The universe delights in supporting purpose. It will send resources, connections, and ideas to sustain it. The chosen one never has to betray their true self for prosperity. Prosperity flows when you become your true self. Faith in the unseen is the foundation of abundance. Most people believe only what they can see, but the chosen one believes first, then sees. You understand that manifestation works backwards from what the world teaches. The world says, "I will believe it when I see it." The chosen one says, "I will see it because I believe it." This reversal is the secret doorway. Belief creates the reality, not the other way around. That is why your energy cannot be unstable. You must hold the vision even when nothing outside confirms it. Every great manifestation begins in that invisible realm, and only the patient and faithful carry it long enough to see it bloom. The chosen one's abundance is not luck. It is not chance. It is the natural consequence of alignment, faith, vision, and gratitude. When you understand this, you stop envying others, you stop comparing timelines, and you begin to focus entirely on your own energy. Comparison drains, but alignment attracts. Everyone has their own path, their own timing, their own abundance prepared for them. What is meant for you cannot miss you. What passes you by was never yours. This truth gives you peace and protects your energy from unnecessary jealousy or competition. Your abundance is unique, designed specifically for your journey, and it will arrive in perfect timing. Abundance also requires courage. Many block their blessings because they are afraid to step into them. Opportunities arrive, but fear whispers, "What if I fail? What if I lose it?" Courage is the key that unlocks abundance. The chosen one understands that fear is not a stop sign, but a threshold. On the other side of fear is always the manifestation you prayed for. If you allow fear to hold you back, you remain in cycles of lack. But if you step forward, even trembling, you break the cycle and enter new dimensions of prosperity. Courage tells the universe that you are ready, and when you are ready, abundance rushes in. Stepping into abundance is not the finish line. It is the doorway to a new level of responsibility. Many can receive blessings, but not all can sustain them. That is why the chosen one endures seasons of waiting, testing, and stretching, to build the strength to carry abundance without being crushed by it. Abundance is like water. When guided, it nourishes and sustains. When mismanaged, it floods and destroys. You must learn to treat every blessing as sacred, to use resources with wisdom, and to remain grounded even as the flow multiplies. In this discipline lies the secret to keeping abundance alive. As abundance increases, so does attention. Some will celebrate you, others will envy, and some will try to attach themselves to your flow. Here, discernment becomes crucial. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into higher dimensions of prosperity. Protecting your energy ensures your blessings remain pure. And remember, Abundance is not meant to sit still. It multiplies when you allow it to circulate, whether through wise investments, generosity, or creative expansion. The chosen one knows that when you let blessings touch others, they always return multiplied. True abundance is not excess in one area and emptiness in another. It is balance. Health, relationships, joy, peace, and wealth must all grow together. Without balance, abundance becomes a burden. Intuition also becomes your compass as blessings grow, guiding you to doors logic cannot explain. Gratitude keeps you centered, reminding you to never take the flow for granted. And when seasons of abundance shift, whether flooding quickly or trickling slowly, you do not panic, you trust the rhythm. Every cycle has purpose, and the chosen one learns to flow with it rather than resist it. As abundance grows, identity must also expand. You cannot hold greater blessings with a small, fearful mindset. The chosen one embraces transformation, stepping into a version of self that is bold, wise, and capable of carrying more. This is why peace becomes the ultimate fruit of abundance. Without peace, prosperity feels shallow. With peace, abundance becomes freedom. And joy is the force that amplifies it. Joy is not simply a reward of blessings, it is the very energy that accelerates them. To live in joy now is to live in alignment with the future abundance already forming. Abundance is also responsibility. The more you hold, the more carefully you must walk. You become a vessel, a living example of what alignment with the universe looks like. Through you, others see what is possible, and through you, abundance expands beyond yourself. The chosen one also understands that abundance is infinite. Lack is an illusion. The universe does not run out of blessings, and your prosperity does not diminish anyone else's. This truth frees you from jealousy and competition, allowing you to walk in calm certainty that what is meant for you cannot pass you by. The final secret is surrender. Not surrender in defeat, but surrender in trust. When you release control of the timing and form of your blessings, you make space for miracles greater than anything you could design. The chosen one does not force, you flow. You do not chase, you attract. And in this surrender, you discover that abundance is not hard, it is natural. It is not distant, it is here. It is not fragile, it is eternal. You are not separate from it. You are abundance itself, walking, breathing, radiating. From this truth, abundance cannot leave you because it is not something outside of you to lose. It is your identity. So remember, abundance begins not tomorrow, but now, not outside, but within. You are already the magnet, already the vessel, already the chosen one carrying the flow of prosperity. Walk as if it is yours, because it is. Live as if you are chosen, because you are. Speak as if abundance is overflowing, because it is. And as you carry this truth, doors will open, blessings will multiply, and life itself will rise to meet you. This is the chosen one's secret to abundance, no longer hidden but alive within you, waiting to overflow into every corner of your reality. Chosen one, the secret to abundance has never been outside of you. It has always lived within your spirit, waiting for you to awaken. Abundance is not just money or possessions. It is peace, joy, freedom, and purpose overflowing in every part of your life. You are not here to chase blessings. You are here to embody them, to magnetize them, to walk as living abundance itself. The universe is already aligned with your destiny. Doors are opening, cycles are completing, and what once felt delayed is about to flow in divine timing. Stand tall in certainty. Speak as if it is already here. Live as if you are already chosen. Because you are. From this moment forward, abundance is not a dream you hope for. It is the reality you walk in. Carry it, embody it, overflow with it, and watch as life bends to deliver everything you were meant to hold.